of the people is really good, like Bailey and Alex, and some of the here Michael. Because some they like their leadership training, helping the class. Also, they build up themselves, the more sharp under their skills. So you see a difference. So almost when we open, he's the first student too with the camera. So camera and him is the first student when we open. So almost 6 years with us. Okay.
When I first joined Young in Taekwondo nearly 6 years ago, I knew that I had found an activity that I would never quit on. Before I became a student of the martial arts, I had tried several different sports/activities, one being piano, which I never really felt much enthusiasm for doing. The other being swimming, which I did like, but it got to a point that I wanted to try something new for the summer. That happened to be the summer of 2004 when my brother and I joined Taekwondo. After my very first class, I was always counting down the time for the next class. After I started, I admit I didn't feel like I was good at completing my daily movements. In addition to my unconfidence, I was always outdone by others. This now does not bother me now because every human being is unique and capable of different things. However, as I progressed through the belts, I was noticing that I was getting better at Taekwondo. This knowledge gave me more confidence and increased my determination to always do my best, even if I am completely incompetent. By the time I was around green or purple belt, I started to go to other classes rather than the morning class. I was homeschooled at the time. Because I was branching out to other classes, I met more people, which soon became good friends throughout my journey in Taekwondo. Eventually, a time came when I came to classes that were scheduled for belts lower than my current rank at the time. That Master Kim asked me then to start helping my fellow students. This was my first leadership experience, and I eventually decided that I would like to become a Taekwondo instructor someday. Eventually, I was invited to join the SWAT team, Special Winning Attitude Team. This was basically the leadership team for people who wanted to be leadership someday. Through this, Master Kim and Master Santiago helped me develop my leadership skills. One of the things about Taekwondo that I enjoy so much is being able to help others. I enjoy what I do at Taekwondo, and being able to pass on what I learned to others is a great feeling. This in turn gave me more confidence, and by now I have not only increased my fitness, but I was a more confident person that did not cry over little things that didn't matter. The longer I was helping in leadership, the better I got at Taekwondo. This being because the frequency of helping others helped me not only to remember forms, drills, kicking techniques, etc., but I learned from watching Master Kim and Master Santiago teach other students. Because of their knowledge and remembering how they taught me helps me to help others. As I get closer to where I am now in my life, I started to begin thinking more deeply about everything I did in Taekwondo. Whether this is from writing papers and poems about Taekwondo in English class or writing previous black belt testing essays. As I advanced in school, I've gained a deeper opinion of beliefs, morals, values, and thinking about what drives us, the human race, to succeed in what we enjoy doing and in life.
Can you breathe? Everybody.
What drives me to strive to do my best is because if I never try to succeed in what my dreams are, then I will never know if I could have succeeded or not. The knowledge I have gained through school helps me to better consider the question, what kind of master will I be? If it were not for Master Kim and Master Santiago's teachings over the years, I would not be where I am today. As I first started Taekwondo, I was not a very confident person, but the encouragement Master Kim and Master Santiago gave me helped to build my confidence up. As I began to start helping other students, it only helped me feel better about myself, realizing that I was helping other people do better. One day, if I were to become a Taekwondo master, I want to be a master who could do for my students what Master Kim and Master Santiago did for me. When I become a master, I want to feel like I am a good role model like Master Kim and Master Santiago were to me and to many others. Because other than my parents and close family members, Master Kim and Master Santiago are my greatest influence. I believe that if it were not for me joining Taekwondo and the guidance of my parents and Taekwondo instructors, I would be less confident, not do as well in school as I do now, and even possibly I would not be as proud of myself as I am today. In Taekwondo, as well as many martial arts, they have their base principles as that of the tenets of Taekwondo: courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. These values are good ones, and I have done what I can to incorporate them into my daily life. Standing by these values, in addition to my own and those I have gathered from the people whose opinions I respect, that made me not only more successful as a martial arts student, but as a person as well. One of the many ways I do this is to show respect to my superiors, such as teachers, parents, and other adults, as well as putting others before me. I am also humble. I do not like to boast about my achievements. I am just I know that it is because because of my will to never give up on what I love to do. The kind of master I would be one that gives his students more confidence, which in turn will help them throughout life. As I have gone through Taekwondo, the experiences I have had and the things I have learned have helped me to better myself in any way possible. Throughout my Taekwondo journey, Master Kim, Master Santiago, and Master Lee have helped me to do my best, and that is the greatest gift that anyone can get from Taekwondo. Instructors who care for their students and take the extra step to help their students do their best are the best instructors that a student can ask for. The kind of master instructor I want to be is one that I will do what Master Kim and Master Santiago did for me. I want to be the instructor who is able to give knowledge and confidence to their students that will last long after they leave or quit Taekwondo and continue to help them the rest of their lives. I know for a fact that I am a much stronger person than I was when I first started Taekwondo at the age of 9. In addition to the latter, I know that if I were to stop doing Taekwondo now, that I will still remember everything my instructors taught me years from now. As well as being able to help my students better themselves, I want to be an instructor that is open to new ideas. I am just naturally a very literal person, and I take things seriously. I often do not take jokes well. This is simply because I am very serious about important situations. I also tend to do this at Taekwondo. Being a helper at Taekwondo, I do my best to help others, but if I were to have my own school someday, I need to be open to other ideas from others. I have so far always remembered things that the way people originally taught me, and I always feel like it is better to do what you know works than branch out and try new things. This, I feel, is a great weakness, because if I never try new ways to practice, then I may never learn new things, and I consider myself to be a person who values learning. One of the things that is great about Taekwondo and other martial arts is that there are infinite ways to defend yourself. In addition to this, if you picked a series of self-defense moves and just changed one part of it, you will always learn something new. For example, if the new self-defense was actually more effective, it would be good knowledge in the future in case you found yourself in a dangerous situation. Or on the other hand, you could learn that a certain combination of techniques do not work as well as others, and this could be valuable information as well. Being open to new ideas is a great talent to have, and if I became a master, I would like to be able to recognize new ideas and learn from my students. This is one of the key things I have learned throughout my leadership experience at Taekwondo. Just because someone is a lower belt doesn't mean that they do not know anything. This is true in Taekwondo and real life as well. You could have somebody that is really successful but doesn't feel happy about his life because they take things for granted. While others may not have as much in life, but appreciate everything and feel truly happy with their life. Lastly, I would like to thank several people that have helped me to achieve my goal of third-degree black belt. To my instructors, Master Kim, Master Santiago, and Master Lee, you have all helped me to be the best that I can be, and that is the greatest thing that you all could have done for me. To my parents and family members, thank you for always supporting me. Even when I fell down, you all still gave me encouragement and the willpower to keep on trying. Lastly, to all my friends that I have gained throughout Taekwondo, you all have helped me to feel confidence and support when I needed it.